Next, cloud-based AI is difficult mainly because enterprise data quality, governance, and skills gaps are real blockers, even when cloud providers, make it look straightforward. The big problem with cloud ROI is that it's going to be so expensive. Cloud's obviously the easy button. I've said this a bunch of times for AI because it's an environment, an ecosystem that you can use through a rental arrangement that's on demand. So everything's there. The training systems, the inference systems, management, model tuning, all that stuff is there as a service. And so, okay, great. That's going to be the path of least resistance. That's where we go. But all of those services, if you buy them through a public cloud provider, they're typically going to be very expensive, as much as 2 to 3 times that of some alternatives, such as the private cloud-based AI systems, or, maybe some open source AI system that runs on hardware that you bought yourself and maintain yourself. And so that's where the issue comes in, because, ultimately, the cost is going to be a huge roadblock for that. The next would be the big one would be, data quality and governance. So the data in many of these enterprises is not in good shape. And the reality, like I talk about in my generative AI architecture class a lot, the data has to be in good hygienic shape for it to be of value as training data for an AI system. Whether you're using it as a small language model or a large language model, you're augmenting a large language model with your information, with your local data. That's going to be key to the success of any of these systems. In other words, your business data and the ability for an AI system to use it as a force multiplier for the system so it knows who you are and what you do and where the AI can add value with your data is going to be key to success. But if you look at many of the enterprises out there, their data is in awful shape, and it's going to take a couple of years to get their data reinvented. That's why many of the AI projects are stopping in their tracks, because the enterprises are seeing that they're not working with the quality of data assets that they have within the enterprise, so they're going to have to go back and fix the data. And they've been kicking that can down the road for the last 20 years. And unless you fix the data, the AI is absolutely not going to bring any value. In fact, it's going to bring confusion and cause more problems, that you're going to have to pay for. Well, anyway, let me know in the comments if you guys have any unpopular opinions or maybe ones I missed, and let me know if you like this content or not. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out my other videos on this channel. Also, check out my InfoWorld Cloud Computing blog, my 100+ LinkedIn Learning courses, and of course, my Generative AI Architecture course out on Go Cloud Careers, and finally, my latest books, Unlocking the Power of Cloud and An Insider's Guide to Cloud Computing. So until next week, stay very, very safe. The magical YouTube algorithm thinks this is another one of my videos that you should watch next. Take care, guys.